Have you ever wondered? Why do we get old? Why do our bodies weaken with time, while some creatures live for centuries, or even escape aging altogether? The bowhead whale can live more than 200 years. Certain turtles easily reach over a century. And one species of jellyfish can actually reverse its aging process, returning to a youthful state again and again. So why can't humans do the same? From the moment we're born, our bodies are in a constant state of repair. Cells divide, DNA is copied, proteins are made, and damaged parts are replaced. But here's the catch: this repair system isn't perfect. Over time, errors build up. And those tiny errors are the reason why our hair turns gray, our skin wrinkles, our joints ache, and our organs slowly lose strength. One of the biggest clues lies in something called telomeres. Imagine shoelaces. At the ends, they have plastic caps that keep them from fraying. Telomeres are like those caps, protecting the ends of our DNA. But every time a cell divides, those caps get shorter. Eventually, they become too short to protect the DNA. The cell can no longer divide, and it enters a zombie-like state called senescence. These senescent cells don't die right away. Instead, they hang around, releasing harmful chemicals that damage healthy cells around them. This process is one of the main drivers of aging. Another culprit is oxidative stress. Inside our cells, tiny engines called mitochondria produce energy, but while doing so, they release unstable molecules called free radicals. Over time, these molecules damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. It's like rust slowly eating away at the machinery of life. And then, there's the problem of proteins. Our bodies rely on proteins to run almost everything, transporting oxygen, carrying signals in the brain, fighting infections. But with age, proteins start to misfold and clump together. In the brain, this leads to devastating diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. But here's the exciting part. Scientists are not just watching this happen, they're fighting back. One strategy is to target senescent cells. Researchers are testing drugs, called senolytics, that can hunt down these zombie cells and destroy them. In mice, clearing these cells not only extends lifespan but also makes the animals stronger and healthier. Imagine being 70, but having the energy and strength of a 40-year-old. That's what these experiments suggest might be possible. Another approach looks at telomeres. Scientists are experimenting with an enzyme called telomeres that can rebuild those DNA caps. In theory, this could make cells live longer. But there's a danger to much cell division can also lead to cancer. So researchers are walking a very fine line. One of the most fascinating discoveries comes from studying calorie restriction. When animals from worms to monkeys are fed fewer calories without malnutrition, they live significantly longer. Their metabolism slows, oxidative stress decreases, and their bodies stay healthier. In humans, calorie restriction seems to lower the risk of age-related diseases. But whether it can truly extend human lifespan is still an open question. And then there are compounds that mimic calorie restriction. One famous example is resveratrol, found in red wine, which has been shown in lab studies to activate genes linked to longevity. Another group of compounds, called NAD boosters, are being studied for their role in keeping cells energized and youthful. Perhaps the boldest idea of all is cellular reprogramming. Scientists have discovered that it's possible to take old cells and reset them, turning them back into stem cells, cells that can become almost anything. In mice, partial reprogramming has been able to reverse signs of aging in tissues, making them function more like young cells. Imagine one day being able to reset your body's biological clock. But until that future arrives, the most powerful anti-aging tools are surprisingly simple. Lifestyle choices. Exercise keeps muscles and the brain strong. A balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables provides antioxidants to fight oxidative stress. Not smoking, limiting alcohol, and managing stress all make a huge difference in how fast we age. So, why do we age? It's the story of tiny cellular battles, DNA breaks, protein misfolding, oxidative stress, and senescent cells all adding up over time. But the bigger story is this. For the first time in history, science is beginning to fight back. The goal isn't immortality, it's something even more important. Extending health span. Imagine reaching 90 or even 100 years old, but still walking, laughing, thinking clearly, and enjoying life. That's what researchers are chasing: a longer, healthier, more vibrant life for all of us. So next time you see a wrinkle in the mirror or feel your body slowing down, remember, aging may be inevitable, but science is slowly learning how to bend the rules of time. And the future of aging might look very different from the past.